I'm very pleased to be able to introduce the meeting in Montreal. As all of you know, ASNR started in New York City over 50 years ago. But as most of you don't know, our second meeting was in Montreal, and we haven't been back in 51 years. Montreal is a delightful city with a combined French and English heritage. It is actually the second largest French-speaking city in the world after Paris, but unlike Paris, most of the population is bilingual. It also has a UNESCO City of Design designation, a distinction it shares with Berlin and with Buenos Aires. Montreal has a lively and historic old section, a renovated port area, a lively and vibrant cultural, social, and shopping scene, and exciting sights and cuisine. The logo of ASNR 2014 is derived from and inspired from the design of the Montreal Convention Center, which you can see here. This is the logo for ASNR 2014. As you can see, it incorporates the colors of the Palais de Congrès. However, it is also designed to show a road to the future. ASNR 2014 will seek to consolidate our position as the leading society of neuroimaging in the world, with the multiple vibrant hues representing all the different aspects of neuroradiology which we, as the ASNR, have to represent, from clinical to research to education to socioeconomic to political. ASNR 2014 will have a new feature, and that is that there will be 2 courses over the preceding weekend, 2 symposia, the traditional symposia and an educational course. Both will be on inflammatory and infectious diseases of the CNS, with inflammatory diseases broadly defined. The symposium will concentrate on such things as advanced imaging techniques in the evaluation of inflammatory CNS diseases, for example, the use of DSI and diffusion kurtosis imaging in inflammatory white matter disease, and in connectivity in encephalopathies. We will also look at the role of inflammations and infections in general neurological disorders, such as strokes, seizures, white matter diseases, etc. For example, we will report on the results of multi-center studies or multi-center trials on the influence of febrile seizures and hippocampal architecture, and the multi-center study trials resulting in or looking at the effects of infections on stroke, both pediatric and adult. We will also have a segment on infectious agents for human advancement and human good, represented by advanced imaging techniques in trials of oncolytic viruses and immunotherapy for primary brain tumors, and viral vector gene therapy for the potential treatment of inborn errors of metabolism and other diseases. ASNR 2014 will also seek to solidify our position as the leaders in neuroradiology education in the world. We will feature an educational course with world-class speakers as shown here, and many more. This course is designed to appeal not only to neuroradiologists, but also to our young professionals, to our trainees, and to general radiologists. In addition, it is also designed to appeal not only to Canadian and American radiologists, but with this world-class roster of speakers to radiologists from throughout the world, thus further positioning ourselves as leaders of neuroimaging in the world. The inflammatory and infectious theme will carry over to our keynote speaker, Nobel Prize laureate and neurologist Stanley Prusiner. Dr. Prusiner has recently extended his theories on prions to encompass neurodegenerative disorders, in particular Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and ALS. He is a terrific speaker and has a high regard for the central role of neuroimaging. And in addition, if you didn't know whether the correct pronunciation was prions or prions, now you can learn from the guy who invented the term. ASNR 2014 will also have a new feature, 2 mini symposia, one on tumors and one on stroke. These will be dedicated one-day symposia that will each feature 15 experts speaking on the field, interspersed with scientific presentations. Clinically, the practice of neuroradiology is becoming ever more complex, and this is accelerating. ASNR 2014 will feature expanded hands-on experiences ranging from fMRI Bold and DTI to spinal procedures, so that you can take home what you learn at the meeting. And just as the clinical practice of neuroradiology is becoming more complex, so the science of neuroradiology is also becoming increasingly complex. And ASNR 2014 will see the launch of new study groups, something which everybody on this panel up here has been working on very hard for the last year, as well as Max Wintermark and other people in the society. So the study groups will include things such as vessel wall imaging, tumor genomics, fMRI BOLD, and DTI. And finally, we will do all this in a very international city, Montreal, with its dual French and English heritage and with its multicultural atmosphere. So with that, I welcome you all to ASNR 2014. Welcome to Montreal, and bienvenue à Montréal. Thank you.